Have you ever really thought about what truly goes into all of the food you eat every single day? Buying organically grown foods rather than non-organically grown foods have several benefits that we all need to be aware of before making that decision in the grocery store. The word organic refers to the way farmers grow and process agricultural foods such as fruits, vegetables, grains, dairy products, and meat. Organic farming practices are designed to encourage soil and water conservation and reduce pollution. Farmers who grow organic produce don't use conventional methods to fertilize and control weeds. Examples of organic farming practices include using natural fertilizers to feed soil and plants and using crop rotation or mulch to manage weeds. Everyone needs to know the differences between organically grown foods and conventionally grown foods and processed foods in order to make the best choice when it comes to buying your food. My name is Kristen Buck, and I have found through extensive research that there is substantial evidence that proves buying organic is better for you, your families, and future generations to come. There are three major reasons to buy organic foods instead of non-organic foods. Number one, the health benefits. Number two, there's a better taste and more nutrients in organic foods. And number three, they support small organic farms. So number one, the first reason we all should buy organic foods rather than non-organic foods is because of all the health benefits that we can get out of it. About 7% of organic produce and 38% of conventional produce across the U.S. and Europe contains detectable amounts of pesticides, according to the latest study by Mayo Clinic. Eating organically grown foods is the only way to avoid the cocktail of chemicals, poisons, and other pesticides present in commercially grown foods. More than 600 active chemicals are registered for agricultural use in America, to the tune of billions of pounds annually. The average application equates to about 16 pounds of chemical pesticides per person every year. Many of these chemicals were approved by the EPA, which is the Environmental Protection Agency, before extensive diet testing. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, in 2010, 59% of conventional produce in the U.S. contained detectable amounts of pesticides. That's after a proper washing, too. The National Academy of Sciences reports that 90% of the chemicals applied to foods have not been tested for long-term health effects before being deemed safe. Further, the FDA tests only 1% of foods for pesticide residue. The most dangerous and toxic pesticides require special testing methods, which are rarely, if ever, employed by the FDA. The second reason, there are several studies that show that generally organic foods have a better taste and more nutrients because of the way that they are grown. Organically grown foods have more nutrients, like vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and micronutrients, than commercially grown foods because the soil is managed and nourished with sustainable practices by responsible standards. The Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine conducted a review of 41 published studies comparing the nutritional value of organically grown and conventionally grown fruits, vegetables, and grains, and that concluded there are significantly more several nutrients in organic food crops. Further, the study verifies that 5 servings of organically grown vegetables such as lettuce, spinach, carrots, potatoes, and cabbage provide an adequate allowance of vitamin C, whereas the same number of servings of conventionally grown vegetables do not. On average, organically grown foods provide 21.1% more iron, 27% more vitamin C, and 29.3% more magnesium, 13.6% more phosphorus. The third reason that everyone should buy organic instead of non-organic foods is because when you buy organic, you support the farms that produce those healthier foods that everyone wants every year. The organic farming supports ecosustenance, or farming in harmony with nature. MayoClinic.org states that preservation of soil and crop rotation keep farmland healthy, and chemical abstinence preserves the ecosystem. Wildlife, insects, frogs, birds, and soil organisms are able to play their roles in the tapestry of ecology, and we are able to play ours without interference or compromise. Monocropping and chemical fertilizer dependency has taken a toll, with a loss of topsoil estimated at a cost of $40 billion in the U.S., according to David Pimentel of Cornell University. Add to this an equally disturbing loss of micronutrients and mineral in fruits and vegetables. Feeding the soil with organic matter instead of ammonia and other synthetic fertilizers has proven to increase nutrients in produce, with higher levels of vitamins, minerals found in organic food, according to the 2005 study at Organics Interstate of Science Review. According to Organic Farming Research Foundation, as of 2006, there are approximately 10,000 certified organic producers in the U.S., compared to 2,500 to 3,000 tracked in 1994. Measured against the 2 million farms estimated in the U.S. today, organic is still very small. Family farms that are certified organic farms have a double economic benefit. They are profitable and they farm in harmony with their surrounding environment. Whether the farm is 4 acres of orchard or a 4,000-acre wheat farm, organic is a beneficial practice that is genuinely family friendly. So as you can see, buying organically grown and processed foods are much better for you in so many ways. Organic foods are for everyone seeking a healthier, better tasting, more nutritious option, and you are also able to support small farms that are nourished properly. So next time you ask yourself the question, what is really truly in my food, you'll know that the answer is always to buy organic. You won't regret it. Thank you.